when we thought everything was going great.
Being those strong, independent women we knew we could be.
Achieving our goals and our aspirations.
Things started to go to hell in a handbasket. Dementia, uterine cancer,
Thyroid cancer.
Pancreatic cancer.
stroke.
Hey, old friends, are you okay? Old friends, what do you say? Old friends, are we or are we unique? Got us, old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us, who's like us? Damn few.
We're doing our strong woman number.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
If they could see us now.
The best is yet to come.
Everything's coming up roses.
Sure, we've had some rough times, but we're just hitting our stride.
You know, we are smarter, stronger, and more confident.
Well, we're less timid, less apprehensive, less gullible.
Less stupid, less foolish, and we're not taking crap from nobody. We're more capable, more accomplished, more of everything.
Oh, look out, there she goes.
Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh.
Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf.
Off to the gym, to a fitting, claiming they're fat.
And looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat.
Does anyone still wear a hat?
I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best?
And when they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch and a little jest.
Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant singer.
Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger.
I'll drink to that. Everybody rise. Everybody rise. Pretty women rise.
And just when you think you're on top of the world, something comes along to knock you down.
Take the wind out of your sails.
Bring you to your knees.
But how we define ourselves is how we rise after falling.
And when life knocks you down, just roll over and look at the stars.
I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. Getting older often means dealing with illness. But in my case, I had to deal with it when I was young. My mother was only 42 years old when she died of leukemia. I was just 15. But it wasn't until years later that I learned we were both downwinders. We were among the many victims who lived downwind of the radioactive fallout from the atmospheric nuclear testing at the Nevada Proving Grounds in the late 50s and the early 60s. And we suffered exposure to radiation. I've survived thyroid cancer, not once, but twice. My doctors told me, we can give you 20 more years. To which I replied, is that all? Well, I'm happy to say that I am still here.
My parents were married for 68 years.
Yeah.
And my mom, Betty, or Hot Lips as my dad Rufus used to call her, is still going strong at 97. She's my role model. Now, my dad started to show signs of dementia in his early 90s. He was always so full of life and absolutely loved being the center of attention. It was hard when he couldn't do the things that he loved to do anymore, like boating, fishing, hunting, and telling his endless jokes to all of his friends. Now, when Mom could no longer take care of my dad by herself, we had to find a care facility for him, and it was heartbreaking. It was the hardest thing that we've ever seen. It was almost as if I could see this bright light slowly, slowly fade away. My dad led a long life, 93, but I know that he's in a better place. In fact, I think he's probably up in heaven, doing stand-up and singing his favorite song. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, perfect in every way. I love you, Daddy.
When I was 59, I was diagnosed with uterine cancer. Well, you know, I always knew I was going to be okay. I made this special herbal tea every day and drank it. I prayed, I meditated, and I got through the surgery just beautifully. And I'm happy to say that I am cancer-free 9 years now.
2007, I suffered a mild stroke. Luckily, I was at work. My husband, Peter, was already in his 80s by then, so his daughter moved in to take care of us. And the Boa Babes rallied. Let's see, Lori called and sent flowers. I'm pretty sure they were purple. Sherry brought magazines and laughter to the hospital, and Pam cooked up tons of food for when I came home to recover. Their love and support really helped pull me through.
No matter how much you think you're prepared for the end, it's not until death actually comes that you face the finality of life. My dear Jeffrey was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer Christmas morning, 2010. Oh, he had this huge surgery and was one of only 6% of pancreatic cancer patients to even survive, let alone recover and go back to work. But when the cancer came back after a couple of years, he said, I'm not going to go through all those treatments again. He was more of a quality of life guy than quantity of life. So he was on hospice for 4 weeks. During that time, all of our friends and family came to say their goodbyes. The girls came and sang. My clarinet choir played. And thank goodness, my youngest brother came to be with us during his final days. Miss you, Jeffrey.